My name's Edgar. Welcome back to the Manga Monday show.
My name's Ben, and as always, I'm with my co-host.
I already said I'm
but I'm Ben. All right, put down in the comments which one you like better.
Which one your favorite?
Subscribe which one's your favorite. Yeah. Welcome back, everybody, to the Manga Monday show. My name's Ben, and I'm always with Edgar.
Yeah.
And I just thought we would shake it up and just do something chaotic.
That's what will raise the subscriber count by like 1,000.
Yeah, the chaos of our openings.
That's what's missing. If the endings are chaotic, so must be the openings.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true to life.
Yeah, but we're back. We're going to do the same thing as always. We're going to keep it sweet. We're going to keep it full of the stuff only that you need in your veins, whatever it is. Just anime, manga, news, stuff that's going on, stuff that everyone's talking about. We're going to have it here for you on the Manga Monday show.
Edgar, what's the theme this week?
The theme this week, I think it's right behind me. Is he behind? He's right behind me.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Isn't that like how the Goku meme goes? Like he's right behind.
Like the it's the
Goku drip meme. No, yeah, but the biggest thing has to deal with a certain Super Saiyan, so to say. But we got a lot of other stuff here for you, so let's get right into it. I don't know how you want to start this off. Dragonball. Dragonball.
How do you want to start this?
Just small stuff and then lead up to that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let me do this. This one is really big, but it's so small because like literally no information has been given out about it. Hunter is possibly coming back from its hiatus again because our sensei Togashi has begun writing or drawing. Either way, he posted on his famous Twitter account that he posts regularly whenever he started up picking up Hunter a year ago. That was like about a year ago, right? Yeah. A year ago, and he just started posting like weekly updates and like stuff
Twitter,
that he was,
which was nice.
Yeah,
I wasn't on Twitter at that point, but now I am, and I follow him, so it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. But he would just, he wouldn't like leave anything like super like that would spoil the chapter what's in it. It's just like really rough drawings on what he's doing, and then he like type something like, "I'm done with today. I can't wait for next." But either way, I just like when creators do that. I think Murata also posted daily. He didn't post pictures, but he would say, "I'm done for the day. I'm probably gonna do this afterwards or something like that."
Nice.
He was like, "I'm gonna get 3 chapters down today." I'm like, bro, I just like keeping track of like where the mangakas are and what they're writing and how they feel about it.
Yeah.
But Togashi and HunterXHunter is something that everyone's gonna pay attention to. But literally nothing has been posted other than one picture of the empty graph sketch paper. There's like literally nothing on it, and it just said "start over." At least that's the translation that Twitter gave us. But that's it. Hunter is most likely coming back. I'm gonna see him picking up Yu Yu Hakusho or anything like that. Like there's like he didn't really post anything specifically, but it's Hunter. It's like the only thing that he's working on, and I'd patiently be willing to wait for it. If we're gonna get one volume a year, that's all right with me. I'm honestly okay with that.
Yeah.
Rather than just it not ever coming back again. Yeah. But keep going, Togashi, at your own pace. Take it easy, and we'll be waiting for those chapters.
Yeah. Edgar, something funny happened a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it was before the Manga Monday show that we recorded last time, but I do want to talk about it just because I think it's kind of silly. Yukimuira recently, who draws Vagabond and writes Vagabond, he toured the United States, right? Kind of leading up to the end of the second season and towards the end of the manga. He's starting to settle down a little bit. He revealed the definitive edition or the huge Berserk edition that we saw that was like the red leather and stuff like that.
Oh wait, are you talking about Vinland Saga?
Yeah, Vinland Saga.
You said Vagabond.
Oh, sorry, because it's about Vagabond. Sorry, I'm talking about Vinland Saga. Yukimuira draws Vinland Saga. Inui draws Vagabond.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I was like that's weird because the guy who did Vinland Saga he toured the U.S. So I was like
sorry, I meant Vinland Saga. My bad. It's my favorite series. I shouldn't be messing that up, but it's because what I'm going to talk about ascertains towards Vagabond. But he toured the U.S. It's been a lot of fun seeing him post a whole bunch of stuff and talking back to fans and stuff like that because he does have a pretty good hold of English. So that's very nice.
He has to study a lot of. He's not dealing with American history, but he's dealing with European. Yeah. So he has to Scandinavian, Danish, all that stuff. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't be surprised if most of that content, if not in in those other languages, he had to run across English at some point to do some studying or whatever. But either way, that's just really great. I like it when they reach out towards the West. And
I would have loved to meet this man. You
have him sign like a copy or something
yes,
like that?
dude. I would have brought all my Vinland Saga and be like, sign them all. Sign them all, please.
Sign them all.
I love you. But
the deluxe edition, whenever that comes out.
Yeah,
that
that's
would
what
be
I was
nice.
talking about.
Oh, yeah.
The red edition. Yeah,
Okay,
that's going to be nice. That's going to look nice on my...
I almost regret
it's
buying
gonna
the
cost a lot
regular
of money,
the regular versions.
Yeah, but Vinland Saga might be one of those things that I buy like...
Yeah, like I do it again.
Yeah, like I do it again.
Yeah.
I think Attack on Titan I might buy like all the editions because I like all of them.
The
Omnibus, the Colossal,
Colossals.
the individual. I like them all.
Yeah, dude. That's great.
Anyway, but so Yukimuira has said in it's just kind of, he's being silly. People took this way
silly
too
little
seriously.
snake.
Yeah, people took this way too seriously. Somebody asked
who's stronger, Thorfinn or Goku?
Yeah,
well, it's Thorfinn, like,
it's Thorfinn
hands down.
No, but Yukimuira was asked a question. I think he was in Seattle when they asked him this, and they asked him what he thought about Takehiko Inoui's Vagabond, and he said very good things about it, and he said that he loves Inoue, and he and him have met and talked several times. But this is what he said. He said, Inoue Sensei is such an amazing manga artist. I love, love, love him and Vagabond. And I'm like, why doesn't he draw Vagabond? I was really, really looking forward to it. I wanted to read more, always. I guess I'll have to draw it.
Fine.
No.
I'll do it myself.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
Any artist who's like good enough and they see like their favorite series not continuing anymore, I'll do it
myself. Yeah, no kidding.
I would imagine that the fans
people took
out.
this seriously. Here's the thing, right? I think Yukimuira's drawings, even though it is in the same genre and style as Vagabond, it does not quite fit it. I think it would be a completely weird shift. I think he should draw it still.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of fans took this way too seriously. They were like, Yukimuira gonna pick up Vagabond? And I was like, no. It's like Inoue doesn't have like health issues. He just doesn't want to draw it. He lost the passion to continue it. Because now he's just finishing his paraplegic basketball series, Real.
Yep.
Which is very good.
Did that start around the same time as Slam Dunk did?
No, Real was a couple years later.
Okay.
But he was drawing Slam Dunk and Vagabond at the same time.
How
did he do that?
I don't know. I mean, he must really like sports in general because I can't imagine writing two series. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they're different in their own regards. They have different themes and characters, but like I don't know how I would handling two things like that big and very similar and not feel exhausted in creativity.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how I would do it.
I don't know. I mean, Vagabond is based off of the novel Musashi, right? So he does kind of have a source material. So maybe, but I guess,
I feel like he'd be exhausted with either Real or Slam Dunk when he was writing those.
Yeah, definitely.
Because like in his mind, they're just so similar. Like, how much can I do of what? I mean, I'm pretty sure they're different as night and day. But I would feel like that. Any artist who has to work back and back and back of a series that is long and continuing, it feels like you're working on the same thing, and your mind can only go so far, and it kind of narrows down to like one thing in this one world.
Yeah, man.
But
that's why Oda goes so crazy in One Piece is because he's.
I don't know how he hasn't lost his mind. I really like.
Yeah.
Bro, we get it. It's pirates, man. We get it. You want to find the One
That's
Piece.
why Hold on.
Oh no, you're good.
It doesn't want to come out, man.
Okay.
It does not want to come out, and it's torturing me. You see that last minute? That was torture for me. Anyway, but no. So that's why Oda goes so crazy is because he's like he has to make it so different so he doesn't lose his mind. I think But yeah, so Yukimuira will not be picking up Vagabond anytime soon. I don't think. But
hopefully soon. I mean,
but hopefully,
nice.
hopefully Inoue comes back and starts again. But he did direct the last Slam Dunk film, so maybe he's above. Doing
maybe he's like, hey man, I'd be an assistant, man. I mean, like whatever it takes, man.
Yeah, he's like whatever it takes.
Yeah,
whatever it takes, man. But yeah, So that
cool.
was just a fun little thing. Here's another one that I think is a lot of fun. Edgar, think back to last year when we just started the Manga Monday show. One of my favorite news segments that we did was talking about animes that got turned into plays. And
Demon Slayer?
So we had Demon Slayer, we had One Piece, there was a play, and then we had the Jujutsu Kaisen play. Yeah. So
I think that one was the most impressive in costumes, probably. Is what we just,
well, it's interesting that you say that, Edgar, because Jujutsu Kaisen gets a second play. It's the second Jujutsu Kaisen play unveils new visual of cast and costume.
People are buying tickets, right? I mean, I don't know. I just don't know how you translate that, man. I really don't understand how you can translate an action-packed series on a live stage play.
Dude, Edgar, it's running until January 2024. Can we go see it? We need to go see it.
Dog.
Edgar, we need to go see it. We need to go see
Ben,
it.
we have the manga at home. We don't
No.
have to,
I want to see it so bad.
We have
Edgar.
the anime. We have the
Edgar,
manga.
I want to see it so bad. If you didn't know, right? So I'm a huge anime fanatic, but it's my job. I perform.
I don't like
it.
I just have to do it.
I have to do it.
No,
I perform plays in Dallas, and that's what I do back and forth. Is I dub, I do plays, and I write and I draw. But I'm not making money out of that. But hopefully, I eventually will. Hopefully someday. But so it's just so fascinating to me.
It's a collision of worlds.
To see that, and I'm
Worlds
like,
collide.
I want to see it. And I want to see something like this happen in Dallas.
I would
want to be awesome.
I would want to see it in the same way I'd want to see a garbage can on fire. I mean, I know what it looks like in my mind, but it'd be a different experience, definitely in person. But at the same time, I'd be like, I don't know, man. It doesn't sound that. I mean, I just don't understand how. I mean, I don't think anything really can work out, can do 100% like the manga or even anime do it, and in more than half of the live action movies and film and shows don't hit the mark. And in my mind, stage plays have a far less chance of succeeding in doing that than live action films or TV does.
Dude, Toto's gonna be in it. Toto, I need to see Toto in a live action play.
How did he fight? Is it like a dance fight, or are they West Side Storing it?
I need to see it. I need to see it so bad.
Just a buff guy that's simps over.
I need to see it. It's gonna be so good.
I'm not buying.
At the very least, we have to go when they make it to Shibuya or do the Gojo backstory arc. You know how good that could be, especially the Gojo backstory arc could be really good.
Ben over here says, "I hate adaptations. I don't think they're uncreative."
But it's a play.
Oh my!
It's a play. I just want to see it. I want to see how it works. Demon Slayer apparently broke Broadway records. For selling plays. I have to see how they do it.
Do Tony Awards have foreign plays? Oscars have foreign films?
No.
They should have foreign plays, and Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen
sweep.
could contend for best play. Either way, that's just truly bizarre. Is that the number? What's the one anime that you want to see? How it would look like in
it would be a really good stage play.
What?
Vagabond could be a very good stage play. But I think if you did it correctly, you could do a Haikyuu stage play.
That's just Ben, that's just volleyball.
Yeah,
that's just
but it's planned volleyball.
It's just watching volleyball, man.
You could do it.
I
thought
have an
about
idea.
it.
The Olympics.
Thought about
you
it.
could watch sports, but in real life. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's a good question.
They should do Blue Lock and call it FIFA, dude. They should do Blue Lock.
Stop. The Way of the House Husband would probably be a very good play. They could probably do that.
I can see them doing comedies. I just can't see them doing a long. I mean, of course, they have to break it up in arcs, the same way they do in shows. But
Chainsaw Man, no, that would be impossible.
Didn't they? I'm pretty sure they've already done it.
No, not yet. I don't think.
I think they did Oshinoko already, even though that was just a new
series.
Yeah.
They did Oshinoko.
And they did.
Oh my God, Ping Pong would be really good.
Dog,
you could
you're
do
just watch.
no. You
some
could
people-
do ping pong though, because a lot of it is not about like the games.
How
that
would
happen.
that work? Where they have like a string on a ball and in slow whenever it's slow mos.
You would have to train your actors really well. There was a
They're like in
Dallas
the air
Theater
and
Center.
they have to lift them up. And
Yeah, Dallas Theater Center did a soccer play a couple years back, and they had to they trained for like a month beforehand. And there was also a football one where they trained, beforehand.
Well,
so.
I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm just saying
Yeah.
just watch the real thing in real life and you got the gist of it.
Yeah, either that or they could just skip the games. But I mean, like maybe
It had to
maybe Fujimoto's like one shots could be a good play. Like
can see
Look
that.
Back or Sayonara Eri.
that
could be good.
definitely works.
Yeah, that works.
I actually thought of doing like a. I probably
We
get
should write it. Look Back.
No, I was
Good.
I was thinking like, man, I'd like to do like a short film of like the one shot, but I get sued like out of my out the wazoo.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
I tried,
you can find the rights for
can
it.
you
know?
like?
Yeah.
Do you need? Yeah, you need rights to.
You
adapt
need rights
things. I'm
to it,
stupid.
but you can
Fujimoto's crazy enough to be like, hey man, I'm an American. I just want to do a short
Yeah,
film.
Fujimoto would be like, here you go.
So why-
He'd be
why-
like, awesome.
His
He'd be
editors are like, what are you doing?
If you talked with Fujimoto for like 1 second and you two are huge movie buffs, he'd be like, yeah, here you go, take it. But
it's
yeah.
like the budget is $0. He's like, I'm in.
He's like, let's do it.
he's like, this movie will make no money. He's like, I'm already
Yeah.
sold. Like,
All right. This is the last. Let's move on. This is the last silly manga news for the day.
all right.
Yui Chiba apologizes to Kindergartner Wars, which is a manga. He
apologizes to kindergartners.
He apologizes to Kindergartner Wars, manga's translator, for characters' very long dialogue. Look at that.
That's not as long as the 100 girlfriends who really, really, really love you, but that is.
But look at that. Oh my god. Look.
Is
so
that
he's
what's the
like-
show called? Kindergartner's
Oh
War.
my god. It's in the back.
That's an
Yeah,
average
it's
Hunter
the-
Hunter
it's
chapter, dude. I
Kindergarten
don't know what you're talking
Wars,
about.
yeah.
That's like an average Hunter Hunter chapter. No, but that's
Yeah.
they apologized for it.
Yeah, they apologized to the translator and they were like, "I'm so sorry, dude."
Oh, to the translator.
Yeah,
I thought
he
they were
was-
apologizing
Yeah,
to the
he
audience.
said for translators, "I'm sorry for giving you a hard work sometimes."
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
That's
so
funny.
I just thought that was funny. Kindergartner Wars. Might have to check that out.
I had no idea. I'm pretty sure it's not kindergartners fighting,
Yeah, that's true.
or maybe it's like some one of those students who have to try really hard and they have to like deceive each other.
Yeah, yeah.
Something like that. I don't know.
All right, Edgar. Unveiling some new stuff that's coming out. Go Loser Ranger, the same mangaka who created
Go Loser Ranger.
who created Quintessential Quintuplets.
Hey, I know that guy. That's like the best manga series in the world, right?
No,
it's okay. No.
yeah.
No, but I've been looking forward to this
Yeah.
anime.
It unveils its first promo video. It unveiled the cast. It unveiled visuals and
the
a
trailer.
2024 premiere.
Yeah.
We reacting to this? We should probably react to this trailer.
No, but we,
Or is this just
No,
a
I-
teaser? We should react to the actual
Yeah.
trailer. Yeah.
But I did talk about this with you when I heard that the trailer came out. But apparently, Neji, or is it Negi Hama? Is it Negi something? Neji something. I forget his name. But either way, the mangaka who wrote Quintessential Quintuplets originally planned to write Haruba. But is it Neji, right? Is it his first name?
I don't know. It just says Haruba.
I'm pretty sure it's Neji Haruba or something like that. But either way, Haruba, the mangaka for Quintessential Quintuplets, originally wanted to write this series first, and his editor told him, he's like, "Look, man, this sounds really great, but you're probably not gonna probably not gonna be able to sell it as well, or it's not gonna run for a while because like no one knows who you are, no one knows what kind of vibe you are, and you don't have that credibility to last that long or whatever." Either way, he's like, you got to write something else to get this foot in the door. Write something that is more appealing to like the Japanese audience, something that people are more familiar with. And he's like, "All right, I'll do a harem romance anime." And he thought he did it basically just to get out of the way.
He went. What's the most popular? Harem.
Harem.
It was like, okay.
Yeah, but he was like arguably one of the most successful harems.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
do it.
Like I genuinely dislike the genre.
Yeah.
But I like Quintessential Quintuplets.
Yeah.
So he did a very good job.
He did a really good job, and he got
It is a better, more successful Rent a Girlfriend. I hate
that is not
Rent-A-Girlfriend.
even that's like
I hate Rent-A-Girlfriend.
night and day. Those are two different things.
It's
bro.
not. I think Rent a Girlfriend is the only manga that I dislike.
I just can't
like-
believe
Yeah.
there's no we can talk about this.
Yeah,
I almost want. We can talk about this.
Happy season 2, Rent-A-Girlfriend fans.
No, 3.
Happy season 3, Rent-A-Girlfriend fans, but nah.
Bro,
Never for me. Not for me.
That's a whole like
That's a
5-part
whole,
series
yeah.
saga. Either way, he definitely got what he wanted, and now he's able to create the thing that he really wanted to do, which is really impressive. And I'm glad he's able to do it. It's like more actiony, but you can still recognize the style. I like following a manga and then reading a new series. And like, wow, this looks kind of like it, but it's different.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
I bought like the first 3 volumes, but I haven't read them. But I just might watch the anime first, check it out. But that's in January, I think, next year. So I'll probably just read the manga just to check it out first, because I'm really anxious to see it in general. But yeah,
man. Yeah.
Go you, man.
It's started. This has got to be good. It started in 2021. And
It
it's
didn't
already
get axed.
getting an
I mean,
anime.
I know it's not in Shonen Jump exactly, so where things
Kodansha is a little bit more lenient on what they release.
But it's lasted a while, and I hear good things.
Yeah.
I hear great things. It's like The Boys / Power Rangers.
Boys. Yeah.
In a sense where the Power Rangers are kind of corrupt and not as good as you think they are, and one of the low villain monsters has to take them down one by one. It's really cool. It's a really good premise. Yeah.
Looking good.
Yeah.
Edgar, Dr. Stone, New World anime second part is going to get a same-day English dub, so it's going to be simuldubbed.
That's rare.
That is, first of all, awesome.
You would think that would happen more often.
Yeah. I genuinely think that Dr. Stone is either the second, third, or first best dub of all time.
It's up there for me, yeah.
It's very good. Aaron Dismuke is Senku. I think he does a better job than the sub-actor.
I thought you were going to say then whoever... Did anyone replace?
No, nobody replaced Senku.
Okay, but they did replace him in
Love Is War.
For a bit.
Clifford Chapman did. Yeah.
I was like, but yeah. He's a really great voice actor. I really
spectacular,
like
man.
him.
Yeah, he's one of the best.
The dub is hilarious. All the characters match. 100%, and I really like it.
And it was really hard because I remember during Stone Wars, it took them like 4 months to release it afterwards or something.
Well, that's
crazy
understandable.
Like that.
I mean, I always complain whenever dubs don't come out close to the actual sub-release dates. Because you have access to it. Why can't you just dub it? You know what I mean? Why are you doing all these?
Usually, it's 2 weeks for the shows that I've worked on. I've never worked on a show that has released a week after. Usually, it's 2 weeks for
That's
shows
fine.
for me.
It's just the big series that take longer. I'm like,
yeah,
I don't see it. But the Dr. Stone, he went. Aaron Dismuke went through a lot, so I completely understood the big gap when releasing the second season dub. But the third season, first part, was really good. I have not finished it, though, but I heard good things. I know what happens in the arc. Story's really good. It left not in a cliffhanger, but in the middle of an arc, correct?
Yeah.
Me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a really good arc, and 12 episodes.
Well,
right? To close it off.
Yeah. We'll have to see though, because Clifford Chapman isn't directing it anymore, because he's moving, I believe. But,
that's a pity.
Yeah.
But it was. I'm sure they'll handle it fine. It's all the same cast.
Yeah.
Clifford Chapman didn't.
He's in it now, so
No, yeah. He's not like he's gone. He's still good at voice. Ryusui.
Yeah.
The ship captain guy. For those of you who are not good with names, but it's a good series. I just haven't picked it up in a while, and I feel like I'm kind of done with it because I've finished the manga. Yeah. So unless our
second ever Manga Monday show was a series kind of recap.
Yeah. I feel like unless I'm really really into it, I'll be watching it week by week. And Jujutsu Kaisen is kind of like that, where I'm like, I just have to, I just gotta watch it. You know what I mean?
Man. Yeah.
But Dr. Stone, I could put that for a while, but I'll definitely continue it and see where it goes. But I'll definitely pick it up the next arc. If it is what I think it is, the next arc in Dr. Stone is some of the best, and it's peak Dr. Stone in my opinion. I really enjoy it. And hey, if you haven't checked if you already finished the manga for Dr. Stone and want to hear our thoughts about it, go check it out. Like our second episode. Like
second
Ben
ever
said.
episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire Force and Dr. Stone ended at
back
the exact
memories.
same time.
Yeah.
Long time ago. All right. Makoto Shinkai's Suzume film returns to North American theaters. So
when is it going to return to my Blu-ray disc? When is it going to? Because I've been waiting to buy it.
But you know what is coming to Blu-ray and DVD on December 20th? Psychopath's Providence.
Get that out of here. I'm just kidding.
You
mean that?
Yeah. Ben? Why do you have a poster up there? Well, it's
Yeah,
because
I
I
wonder
was
why.
in Psychopath Providence.
Ben, you're a voice actor. You're
yes,
an anime.
I am a voice actor.
Ben
I am an
is
anime. I am an anime.
You are the anime.
I am the anime.
Not the anime man. That's another guy.
That's the copyright.
But
that.
you are
Yeah.
the anime.
Yeah, I'm the anime. Yeah.
Yeah, but go check that out. We have made a video talking about Ben's experience as a voice actor in his big film. And if you're a really big fan, if you have money to spend whenever that comes out, buy the movie.
Yeah.
Check out this guy in the credits and in the actual movie that he voices in.
Yeah.
The dub, of course, not the sub.
Yeah.
Don't go looking at. If you're a sub only, you're not gonna find him there.
Like, where is he? But yeah. So December 20th, that's coming out right before the new year ends, and then Makoto Shinkai's Suzume no Toshimari, which we loved watching. We had a great time. It's not Makoto Shinkai's greatest film, but we thought it was very good.
Good.
Right?
Better than most films these days, but
yeah,
I really enjoy it, and it's the soundtrack that sticks with me, honestly.
Me too.
The soundtrack,
oh my god, the what's it called above Tokyo? Like the
I know what you mean. Yeah, when, like, the
clouds. Dude, I'm telling you, like you are such a buff for themes and motifs. You would just have a fantastic time playing through all of The Legend of Zelda, because that's all the music is.
No, because I'm playing Genshin Impact.
Oh my god.
The better one, right? The better one. That's I haven't stopped.
Hey man, if you told me that Genshin Impact was gonna last as long as it did, I would have laughed in your face.
No, because 10-year-olds keep spending money on it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, they keep buying it. Yeah. But no, I hear it. Yeah, I love catching on those things. I love listening to the soundtracks. And Suzume no Toshimari had one of the best soundtracks in an anime film. Radwimps.
That opening, awesome. Right?
Yeah, dude, Radwimps knock it out of the park every time. They're such a good job with soundtracks and as a band.
But yeah, October 27th. That's when it's coming back.
Can't wait. I mean, I don't know if I'll watch it again, but I'll watch it when it comes out, when I buy on Blu-ray, you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, Edgar, before we get to why we have this theme of Dragon Ball, why don't you tell us a little bit of stuff that you have going on?
I just have 2/3, maybe, if I can remember correctly, what they are. 2 new anime released confirmed, or 1 continuing one at least. Mato Seihei no Slave, or Chain Soldier anime, has already been confirmed, but it's getting its release January 21st. High Dive has exclusive rights to it to stream. So if you want to check out Chained Soldier anime, if you're a degenerate, so to speak, you'll probably want to be checking this one out. I just saw a video that another YouTuber, Giga, did a video on it. It's really funny. It's by the same artist, or I don't know if it's creator or artist, because I don't know if they wrote it and drew it. But either way, same definite artist who did Akame ga Kill, or however you pronounce that.
Yeah.
But it's a real fan service ecchi anime. But but I hear it's pretty funny and actually really good and has a better plot. So take it as you will, and it's one of the most look forward to series, because it's just one of those series that's like, all right, let's just. There's always one of those. You know what I'm talking about. For those of you who know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Sure. Go check it out. But it's getting a special premiere in Anime NYC in November 17th. The first 2 episodes will premiere there. I think that's different from the New York Comic Con, but I guess it's an anime convention in New York City. So that will happen November 17th, and then it will High Dive will stream that in January, or wherever you get your anime from. I don't know where else you get it from. Don't tell me. Sure. Don't post it in the comments. Hit me up with the links.
Support the official release, please.
But that'll be streaming on there. And then another series that I'm familiar with, The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten, has a season 2 officially announced, confirmed. A light novel series that's about a romance, quiet, lonely high school kid, and the most popular girl ends up, taking an interest in him. They become friends, and then they like each other. But it's actually, I think, one of the most wholesome series. If you just like romance anime, just go check it out. I really like it, but if you don't, then you're going to say it's the same thing that we see every year. But I like it. It's a really good series.
Which one is this?
Angel Spoils Me Rotten.
Oh, okay.
The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten. It's really good. I like it. It's
What's this one? This one is.
Oh, this is that was my next.
Okay.
news.
Because I saw that somewhere. Yeah.
No, yeah, but Angel Spoils Me Rotten coming out. They haven't released a date yet, but they released a small illustration with a light novel.
Nice.
But yeah, next shogi focused rom-com. When will Ayumu make his move?
I think it's shogi.
Oh yeah, shogi. I'm sorry. What did I say?
Shogi.
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 Yeah, shogi. No, it's soji, right?
I think it's shogi.
Shogi.
G is with the J.
We're
G.
white. Who cares?
G.
It's
It's like when you say budgie, But
oh, you think you've watched anime, so
you
know how to say everything right now, right?
No, I'm
That's
learning. I'm learning.
Edgar, I've watched more anime now, so I know how to say it. No, but you're probably right. The same.
But shogi's what is like the it's like their chess, the Japanese chess, I believe.
Shogi, yeah.
Shogi. Yeah.
Shogi. Yeah,
shogi. I believe that's what Ray plays in March Comes the Lion. Let me make sure.
I think it's shogi.
Yeah, shogi. That's what I said.
That's what I said.
You said shogi.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Oh, play it back.
No, you're not gonna gaslight me.
Yeah, shogi.
Anyway,
shogi is what is like kind of their chess or checkers.
Okay.
Yeah, very not similar to, but what's the Chinese one?
I know. God, I was gonna say the one from HunterXHunter, but I don't even know the name of that one. I completely forgot.
I was gonna say Pai Sho, but that's from Avatar.
Yeah. The one I'm thinking of is I can't even think of it. But HunterXHunter fans, put in the comments. I completely forgot the board game that they play. I think there's a gi in it too. But either way, the rom-com mangaka, not mangaka, the rom-com. No, it is a manga. The same mangaka who did Teasing Master Takagi-san. Creator seems to be will be ending the series in 5 chapters. When will Ayumu make his move? In the Weekly Shonen Jump magazine.
It's over, or is it
in
like
5 chapters?
Is it like it's getting canceled? Is it
no?
Like
I think it's been going for a while. I've seen there's
like
11 volumes in like the bookstore that I saw recently.
Good.
But according to the news post that I saw, the artist is already working on a new manga series.
Great.
High school boy who has a crush on a girl in his shogi club is determined to confess his love to her once he can beat her in a game, but she wins every time.
This is interesting. After I finished Sweat and Soap, I kind of ran out of like romances, so I might pick this one up and get a nice romance.
Well, you gotta finish Love Is War, man, or you gotta keep going on that one first.
But I watched that. I gotta finish my catch up with Psychopaths. It's been taking me a long time.
But do Love Is War first or love romance? You said you like romance, like so. You pick and choose whatever you want. I don't care.
I'll read it.
Either way,
that was the most passive aggressive nice thing I've ever heard.
He's like, I like this series. I want more of it. Hey, here's this. Nah,
it's not true.
I don't want
it. It's not true. It's just sometimes I get so like overwhelmed with all the stuff going on. To be honest,
you're right. It's different when someone tells you to.
To be honest, I gotta catch up with stuff that like I dropped like 3 episodes into season 2 of My Senpai is Annoying, and I hear that's great, so I gotta pick that up. There's like so many, especially during the summer, that I dropped.
Yeah, I haven't finished that. That was only like 12 episodes, man. That was like
I know, dude.
I mean, it's not the best thing in the world, but it's good. You could just.
I almost fell behind in Jujutsu Kaisen, but I was like, no, Ben, you're gonna sit down, you're gonna watch it, and I was like, okay, great.
It's good. I promise you, no. Oh, yeah, but that's going on. Look forward to that new series whenever it comes out. And Crunchyroll has a new thing coming out that they're going to put out for some TV/streaming users.
Oh?
Crunchyroll will be putting out a 24/7 anime channel in the U.S. For those of you who have Amazon Freevee, LG channels available on the LG Smart TVs, the Roku channel, and the Vizio Watch Free Plus. The network will be putting out a 24/7 channel displaying English dub programming and anime shows along like Horimiya, Ranking of Kings,
awesome.
Psychopaths,
awesome.
To Your Eternity, Code Geass,
awesome.
It's
I'm in one of those.
Collaborate. Yeah, well, the movie. If they put.
Oh no, I'm in 2 of those. Sorry, I'm in Ranking of Kings too.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. I was like, in Psychopaths, I don't know if they put the movie on there. Maybe they would. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But the channel is in collaboration with Crunchyroll and GSN. So I guess I don't know. I hope you don't have to pay for it. That'd be really cool if we just put it out there. And I mean, obviously there'd probably be ads like regular television.
I mean, that would be fantastic just to kind of get people interested in Crunchyroll stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, that's cool that they can put out,
dub or sub.
It says, it says it will include dub. So I'm assuming that they're gonna have sub stuff, but it said include dub, so there might be both.
I think that means it might just be dubbed because
it says the network will include English dub programming at launch.
So I think that means
with a bunch of fan favorites making an appearance.
I think that just means that it'll be dubbed.
No, I mean I can see why they would do that.
I mean, when they were doing like Toonami and stuff, like, it was only dub. So I mean, it would make sense.
I guess.
And that'd be awesome for me.
Right?
That'd be awesome for me because I'm into those things.
But this is cool.
Yeah.
It's U.S. only, unfortunately, but that's a cool little thing. Hopefully they branch that out, and hopefully you don't have to pay for it. But that's all the news I got on my end.
Sure.
And on a little side note tangent, Crunchyroll now expanded their stores from Right Stuff collaboration. Right Stuff anime won't be. I mean, if you ordered something already, it'll be processing and shipped to you or pre-ordered or whatever. But basically, Crunchyroll, everything that you saw in the Right Stuff anime stuff will be on Crunchyroll. Except for, because we talked about this when we first heard about it, I don't know if they'll include the mature stuff on it.
Yeah.
Because we did talk about that, and I haven't actually looked at the store website and see if they did that. But a lot of people were kind of, yo, what are we going to do about it, the 18 plus stuff, like the figures and and just all the stuff that's 18 plus, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we don't know. I don't know if it's like that or if they will do that or they'll just leave that stuff out of the Crunchyroll store. Yeah. But I did see on the Crunchyroll store that they have all the mangas that we saw in Right Stuff Anime and a bunch more figurines and apparel and stuff.
Oh, great.
Which is cool on one store, but take that as you will. But that's all I got for news.
Good.
Anything else big that you want to talk about?
Yes.
Anything huge per se?
Yeah. I mean, these two are fairly big, right? And they're all Dragon Ball based, which is why we're having our Dragon Ball theme today.
Based.
Surprisingly, we've only really done a couple of Dragon Ball things, like a lead up to. We watched all the movies of Super, and then we saw Dragon Ball Super Superhero, which was our first ever video to make it to 1,000 views.
Did we review the series? On the channel, on the show?
Dragon Ball? No.
Yeah.
No. We never reviewed the series.
Oh.
No.
Then why did I watch them all?
You didn't. Just the movies.
Why didn't
watch them all? Because we were leading up to.
Why'd you waste my time?
Well,
I'm just kidding.
But we did review. We reviewed all the movies. Yeah,
that's what I was wondering. I was asking you, did we review the movies?
Yeah. We reviewed Battle of Gods. We reviewed Resurrection of F, and we reviewed Broly. Yeah. And we liked two of them, and one of them we really didn't like.
Yeah, one of them I almost slept through.
Resurrection of F. Yeah. But yeah. So, before we talk about what is new for Dragon Ball, let's talk about what's new for Dragon Ball Gaming. Dragon Ball Gaming has been a little bit on the fence the past couple of years.
I didn't know there was anything happening with Dragon Ball Gaming. I thought they.
Yeah,
I don't pay attention to any.
It's mainly just announcements, but I think Bandai Namco has a deal with Toei, and I think the deal is they have to release a new Dragon Ball game every year. Right, and that's the thing. So
that's a recipe for blandness.
Yeah. So the last big game that we had was Kakarot, right? Which is a very good game. It could have been better, but it was still very enjoyable to get through. This last year came out with Dragon Ball Z: The Breakers, which was this kind of battle royale thing that fell flat on its face very fast, and nobody is playing it anymore. Even though it is fun and it looks interesting, they just didn't put in the time and effort that was needed to make it even more interesting. And to be honest, it should have been free to play. But something that has come out and a lot of people have been very interested in is a Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. Because they had a Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 and 2. But 3, I can tell you as a Dragon Ball fan, as somebody who's played Xenoverse, Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 3 is probably never going to happen, right? So because Bandai Namco and Toei are interested in making Xenoverse 2 like a live, what is it called? What's Fortnite like? A live service game? A live service game.
Yeah, I was like, what? But they did announce that they do a third one.
So they said that Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 game reveals a free update roadmap into 2024 upcoming release on the PS5 and Xbox Series X. So Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 2 is going to be Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is going to be re-releasing on the PS5 and Dragon Ball and Xbox Series X.
Oh, so they will be in the 3.
Yes. So this one, what it looks like, and I saw the trailer of it. Isn't going to be 3, but what it looks like is it says in the official thing that it's going to be including additional scenarios and playable characters. That probably means what if. Like I saw in the trailer, there was like this scene of like, what if Goku lost to Frieza? You know, and it's kind of saw this scene that was like, what if Vegeta first became
what if Vegeta won?
Yeah,
at all
ever
ever.
What if the Super Saiyan God, the first one wasn't Goku and it was Vegeta? You know, so
what if Saitama beat Goku?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Nice. But yeah, so so Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 came out in America and Europe in 2016.
Oh, so it's like the GTA 5 of anime games.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, we're not going to release a new one. We're just going to keep updating, the old one and like rebranding it and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean,
is it a fighting game? Oh, what kind of game is it?
It's a fighting game. Yeah.
Oh.
It's basically what Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is it's like it's a create a character RPG where you go back in time and like time jumpers are trying to disrupt the Dragon Ball timeline.
All right.
So like they like give Vegeta extra powers so that he'll actually kill Goku, and then you have to defeat Vegeta to set the timeline right. Right.
Alrighty.
It's fun. And the idea of the game is fun. The fighting and the feel of the animation is really bad. It honestly is not great. And it does not help that a year later, possibly the greatest Dragon Ball fighting game, Dragon Ball Z Fighters, came out. So it's like, it's like it was really overshadowed really fast. But there's still a huge bunch of people on YouTube who play it, a whole fan base. So a lot of people were excited about this, but a lot of people were hoping for Xenoverse 3, because now they're just getting re-released Xenoverse 2, which is not very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what are you going to do? I don't know anything about Dragon Ball. I don't know anything about Dragon Ball games.
Yeah.
But yay or nay, however you take it.
You can't say that. You can't say you don't know anything about Dragon Ball anymore. Cause
well,
you
yeah,
know,
I mean, but
you
I
know
don't,
more than the average person.
Well, that's true. I know
Yeah.
more than most people, but as a Dragon Ball, as far as Dragon Ball fans go, I know nothing.
Yeah.
I was like half lost. I was like trying to remember like the few episodes I watched when I was a kid watching Dragon Ball Z Kai, when I was watching the movies.
Yeah.
But good times. But yeah, I don't know anything about Dragon Ball games other than Jump Force when that came out. And
that was awful.
They just that had such a good. It sounds like a good idea, but I don't know why they put like
They
the
really
worst.
botched it. Yeah.
Do another one. Do a good one. Like just do it.
Do it 2D.
Do again.
Yeah, maybe.
Anything. I don't care, man. Like.
Yeah, I would love to see a Dragon Ball like fighters style, but with One Piece characters. That could be a whole different thing.
No, just do all anime, all of them in there, like Smash, like Fortnite.
Yeah, all of them.
Fortnite is having better. Whatever. I don't even want to get into that. Like,
yeah,
Fortnite does anime better than anime.
Yeah, comment if you want us to play some of these games. Like we can stream it.
Do you want us to play Fortnite as Goku and Naruto?
Yeah, there's a new My Hero like battle royale kind of game, so we might need to check that out. But yeah, Edgar, there's a new Dragon Ball series coming out.
Is it Super?
No.
Then why am I watching? Why? What are we doing?
It's not Super. So let me preface here before we get started, which is so infuriating as a Dragon Ball fan, right? The manga, a lot of people dislike and a lot of people really like. I like the manga. I think it's fascinating. I think it's interesting.
The super manga, right?
The super manga, yeah.
Right.
I think after the Tournament of Power, with a little bit of tweaks, it can be some of the best Dragon Ball, especially with good villains such as Moro and he's such a good villain. I forgot. Yeah,
okay.
But I forgot his name. It's Moro and
Beerus.
No, what's the
Broly?
Super. villain. He has the green hair, and the
green chick who
really
has a crush on Broly.
No,
that
not
guy with
not
the
girl.
that guy with the green hair and it shows Broly.
It shows Broly. Gosh darn it! No.
Is it one of the blue aliens that look like Whis?
No, you haven't seen this guy.
I know, but I'm trying to guess like who he is based on the little knowledge.
What the? It's this guy. It's this Granola. Okay, there you go.
That looks like copy paste Goku, bro.
That does not look like copy paste.
That
Goku.
looks exactly like Goku.
That looks nothing like Goku. He has like a disformed eyeball, and his hair is long.
His eyes red, and all their hairs are long, man.
No, look at his hair. It's like squid-like.
That's just
what? Look at that. That looks nothing like Goku.
That's swirly hair Goku. Right
anyway,
there, bro.
swirly hair Goku.
That's
okay. Look,
Senku hair Goku, bro.
Look. Anyway. So Granola and Moro were very good bad guys. Frieza got a new form, which was very cool.
Gold Frieza.
And no, Black Frieza actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Gold Frieza was in F, Resurrection F.
Yeah.
I was like, where did I pull that from?
So since Toriyama has the basically hold over the manga and the anime, because Toei Animation can basically do kind of whatever they want, but they want Akira Toriyama to kind of oversee some stuff, because then they'll have another GT on their hands, because Toei Animation, they shouldn't mess with a property that they can't write, right? So Akira Toriyama writes a lot of the stuff for the anime, for the movies, and he writes a lot of, he helps Toyotaro and outlines the stuff that happens in the manga. Toyotaro is the mangaka for the manga. However, the publisher for the manga who owns the Dragon Ball manga is different than the publisher who owns it for the anime. So, for these two to work together, they need to collaborate. And from what I have heard from various news sources and from people on social media, because of how badly the Super Anime went, and how differently the manga and anime is.
Is that because the anime was ahead of the manga?
Yes, and it wasn't because of that.
Toei.
It wasn't.
You never learn your lesson.
It wasn't because of that. It was because they did things differently, much differently than. What Toriyama does, he says, so here I have this idea for an arc. Here are the bullet points that have to happen. So if you look at the manga and the anime, and you see it's really hard to figure out what canon is, because if the exact same thing happens in the anime and the manga, that's canon. Like, a big part that got people interested in Super was Dragon Ball, was Goku Super Saiyan Blue times 20 Kaioken. That technically isn't canon, because it doesn't happen in the manga. So that means that was an idea by Toei. And what Akira Toriyama does, here's the bullet points and how you guys connect the story. I don't care. You guys can collaborate and make that happen.
I don't know,
but you guys can collaborate, which they should have done, and make that happen. But no, it seems like Toei just want to do their own thing, and I think that has ticked off the manga creators, which I think is Viz or Shueisha. I don't know all the publishers, but I know that these two are not working together. Mm-hmm. So technically, that's why a lot of people are like, why aren't Bandai Namco putting in like Moro into these Dragon Ball games? Because Moro is the best new villain to come since probably Cell, right? He's great. But the reason why he isn't put into these games is because technically Toei don't have the right to put him in the game, because Moro is owned by the manga. So technically, he is a manga-only property until they collaborate.
So what you're telling me is that Goku's the weakest character in the world.
Is that what you got from that? No. So technically what I'm saying is what people were expecting, Edgar,
was
for him
for him to I mean, I thought a lot of. I was expecting a super anime to begin with.
That's what people were expecting. Exactly. That's why I was saying is that a lot of people were expecting for the new super anime for them to finally collaborate.
Toei to try with anything other than One Piece, and even they barely tried with that. They gave it their 110%.
I mean, to be honest, the One Piece animation only got good after Wano, and they were like, "Oh yeah, this is like the biggest comic book on the planet. Maybe we should give it good animation." But anyway, so yes, we were all expecting for Toei Animation to come out and be like, Dragon Ball Super returns. It's going to be about the manga. It's going to be awesome. But this is also why the manga can do adaptations of the movie. Because right now, they're on Dragon Ball Super Superhero in the manga right now. So they're making it into a manga version. But they can do that because Akira Toriyama thought of the idea and he told them. But since the manga did it first, they have it, and I think Toei Animation are just being a little bit stubborn with what they do.
Why is Dragon Ball trying so hard to be complicated? I don't
know.
Just do one.
I don't know.
Manga, one stupid anime to follow it, and that's it.
Why did they allow Toei Animation to have such a hold over this? Right? That's what I'm saying.
That's why I hate them owning One Piece as well. I just don't get it.
I agree too. I agree. But I think they own less of One Piece than they own Dragon Ball. They own like 50% of Dragon Ball, I feel like. And I think it's like Akira Toriyama and then the manga, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yes, all that being said, that was all build up to brand new anime series Dragon Ball Daima coming fall 2024.
Next year, exactly.
Yes, the newest Dragon Ball series, Dragon Ball Daima, was just revealed to the world during the panel at New York Comic Con, the world's largest pop culture event. And Akira Toriyama said this: "Hello, I'm Akira Toriyama. I'm currently working on a new Dragon Ball. A new Dragon Ball. Awesome. Thank you for that, Akira Toriyama.
A new Dragon Ball.
I'm now working on a new Dragon Ball.
How many Dragon Balls are there?
There's Dragon Ball. There's Dragon Ball Z.
No. I mean, how many actual Dragon Balls are there?
Oh, 7.
There's gonna be 8 now.
I'm working on an 8th Dragon Ball.
There's gonna be an 8th Dragon Ball.
Daima is a made-up term, which in Japanese characters would be whatever these characters are, or in English it would be something like evil.
I made up a word.
Due to a conspiracy, Goku and his friends are turned small. In order to fix things, they'll head off to the new world. It's a grand adventure with intense action in an unknown and mysterious world. Since Goku has to make up for his petite size, he uses his Nyobo power pole, which is from the original Dragon Ball series, to fight, something not seen in a long time. I came up with the story and settings as well as a lot of the designs. I'm actually putting a lot more into this than usual. Things will unfold that close in on the mysteries of the Dragon Ball world. Hope you all enjoy these different from usual battles that are cute and powerful." Now, I will say this. A lot of the stuff we talked about at the beginning was negative, but I'm excited to return to the mystical adventure that is the original Dragon Ball series.
But it's not the original Dragon Ball, right?
It's not. No, it's not. That's what I thought it was initially looking at it, that it was just going to be a reanimated.
Oh, I would have loved that.
That would have been awesome.
I would have
right?
actually watched it.
Yeah, exactly. But so now it seems like that this series is trying to take it back, the series, to its roots, and kind of give that a look and listen to get that mystical adventure. Because when Dragon Ball started, Dragon Ball was an adventure manga. As it met Master Roshi and as it grew, it became an adventure martial arts. But then when Dragon Ball Z came around and we figured out that Goku was an alien, it became a sci-fi battle shonen, right?
Yeah.
And the most popular one in the world at that. But it started off as a mystical adventure. I mean, that's what the name of the opening is, mystical adventure, right?
Yeah.
So that's what it seems that Akira Toriyama is trying to take us back to, which a lot of people love. A lot of people love the original Dragon Ball. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
Ideas for this, Edgar?
I don't know. I don't. I mean, you're a Dragon Ball fan and I'm not, but I am not so fascinated by the idea of something that's going to be non-canon, something that will.
Well, it's written by Akira Toriyama.
Yeah,
so
but it's just not. I mean,
are you
why
sure it's not canon?
It's like a big long what if episode. So like, I mean, I guess they're different.
I don't know.
I don't see this being I don't know.
I don't know how.
You said it was like GT, and GT is like not like.
This is gonna be better than GT.
Well, yeah, because the Toriyama's involved, but
yeah,
I don't know. It's hard to say where I stand with this. I thought it would not that the idea of like a shot for shot reanimated remake of the original Dragon Ball series would be like the best thing in the world. But this is at least. I mean, it's something. I can't say because I don't.
Animation looks great though.
Yeah. I just wish he's really doing a George R. Martin and like just focusing on other stuff rather than like the main series and speeding the superhero manga along.
It's not up to Akira Toriyama
on the manga.
No, it's Toyotaro who draws that.
But doesn't Toriyama do like the story?
He outlines for it, and the manga is still ongoing. It's just monthly, so he's still working on it, but he's not as involved anymore. He's done. Right,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So like, why? Where are we? But the main creator wants to focus on
Here's where we are, Edgar. Here's where we are. Dragon Ball is a huge property that Toei Animation will strangle to its death.
That's
they will do.
That's why it doesn't interest me as much. It's like we're just gonna do everything. Yeah. Nothing's canon.
But
don't care about anything. It's just like why watch?
It is all over the place. You're absolutely right. So far, the best things that have come out of the new age Dragon Ball have been the movies. Dragon Ball Resurrection, not Resurrection F. Dragon Ball Battle of Gods, Dragon Ball Broly, Dragon Ball Super Broly, and Dragon Ball Super Superhero, right? Those have been the best things to come out, and then the moral arc from the manga, right? But and Ultra Instinct, right? Ultra Instinct was fantastic. But I agree with you. This is like, what are we doing?
What
are we doing?
With One Piece, it's like there's other than the movies, they stay with one thing. It's all the same. One manga, one anime.
Yeah.
Regardless of the
somewhat canon.
Regardless of the filler in the movies, whatnot. It's not that complicated to follow, but it's so long. And now this, it's like it's kind of long, but not really. But you can get into it. But it's like now I'm like. It's just so much information. I'm like, oh my god.
They desperately, like I said, you can fix this easily by connecting the manga and anime together, and then going off of that.
If Toei had, I mean, not that they're doing the anime right now, but I wouldn't be surprised if like we're doing the anime again. And even though there's only 2 chapters for us to adapt, we're not good. We're just gonna keep going with it.
Yeah.
I would be surprised if they do that, but it's like they just don't have. I don't give them any faith in having patience of the manga finishing before they pick up or having enough manga done for them to pick up superhero anime again, because they probably just want. I don't know. I don't know. Take it away as you will.
I don't know.
If you want to see Vegeta and Goku fight over a juice box, go ahead.
Yeah,
be my guest.
The animation looks great.
It looks good.
And I'm sure it's gonna be a fun time because Akira Toriyama is writing it, and I really enjoy his silly writing. I think that's where he fits the best. But I think that the series desperately needs to course correct, because I agree with you, Edgar. Outside of the confines of the movies, like things like the power system, things like the linear storytelling, it's all over the place, and you don't know what is like canon and what isn't canon. Like, some people called this a side story, some people called this the new series, some people are calling, so I'm just like, what is it?
What is Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
But yeah.
There will be a new movie coming out probably next year.
Can you imagine if it's just not canon or something like that?
Yeah.
Something stupid.
It should be. They could do. I mean, I'm fine if Dragon Ball just does movies from now on, and let's make like a moral.
It's just gonna
arc
end with the
movie.
movies, and then like superhero anime is gonna be like something else.
Yeah.
Like it just splits off into nothingness or something. But yeah, I honestly don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, but it looks cool. Happy for Dragon Ball fans that they get something different.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah. I'll definitely be watching it. I've watched everything Dragon Ball. I love it. I'm not gonna stop now.
All the voice actors is like, more money for me. I don't care what you put me in.
Why not? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see who they cast.
They're not gonna.
Who's gonna be Kid Goku? Because Colleen Clickenbeard, plays young Goku, and it's kind of been
No, just have Chris
mixed.
Sabat. Hey guys, that's me, Goku.
Yeah. Hey, it's me, Goku.
Well, not Chris Sabat. Sean Schemmel.
Yeah,
Like, I was thinking Chris Sabat.
I was like, that's Vegeta. Yeah,
saying-
I don't know. Maybe they'll keep the like adult voices and just pitch him up, maybe just a little bit. But I don't know. We'll have to see what they decide.
Yeah. Yeah, but there you go. There you have it, Dragon Ball fans. I can't tell if you're happy or not. Never seems like you are, but if this pleases you, so be it. You can have your fun.
You're absolutely right. Dragon Ball fans are never pleased. Yeah,
No.
ever, never. All right, Edgar. Let's finish it up. What have you been reading? What have you been watching?
I have been watching Jujutsu Kaisen, and
Yeah,
I've
me
been
too.
reading the heck out of Mushoku Tensei. I am
nice.
only 2 volumes away from finishing it,
Hey,
and I'm basically just waiting for the next volume to be translated so I can read, at least officially. It's
Good.
probably out there, fan translated or whatnot. But I'm not going to read like an entire light novel that's just like scanned / translated by like, pretty sure it's pretty accurate, but I want to read the official thing online.
the thing.
Yeah, so next volume comes out in a month, and then the last volume comes out in January on digitally. So I'm really excited. It's gonna be the end of a series in some sense that I've been really loving every step of the way. I really like the series, and that's what I've been reading. Other than One Piece, I'm almost done with the Impel Down arc. It's pretty quick, pretty short compared
Pretty
to...
good, huh?
Yeah, really good.
I love it. I love it.
And I'm really looking forward to I really like it, don't get me wrong, but I'm really looking forward to what happens next.
Yeah,
For Marine Ford. Not just because of what people said before and all the things that I know that will happen because I've been spoiled, unfortunately, but because in my mind, as I'm reading the story, it's kind of like I'm reading it for the first time and experiencing it all new. And I'm really excited to see exactly everything that's going to happen and if it'll meet my expectations and whatnot. But
you'll have to hit like and subscribe because we'll definitely talk about it.
Yeah, once I'm done with Up and Down, I'll review that, and the same thing goes for every
No,
other.
No. We'll review it after Marine Ford. It's
Oh,
still,
yeah,
it's
sorry.
Still, it's still the same saga.
Once I'm done with the saga, sorry.
Yeah,
Once I'm done with the saga, we'll talk about it on the Manga Monday show here.
Mm-hmm.
Ben splits it up whenever he can. He's like on the Alabasta.
We're on
You're almost
Drum Jum Island.
You're doing Drum.
Yeah, I'm doing Drum Jum Island.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
you already released Whiskey Peak, haven't you?
Yeah, Whiskey Peak's done.
I felt for some
Whiskey
reason.
Peak was done 2 ago. Last one was Little Garden.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you did Little Garden. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
god, I don't even know where you are in the videos. But he
Yeah.
punts out videos for you, edited those episodes split
Yeah.
up in actual arcs. But Impel Down's a really good arc. I like One Piece. It doesn't feel like I'm halfway there yet because it keeps going. It keeps going and going.
You're almost there.
Yeah, I'm almost halfway there. But yeah, that's what I've been watching. That's what I've been reading. What about you, Ben?
One Punch Man. 10 chapters away from
Yes.
100. Whoever says, oh, One Punch Man is only 180 chapters, it's not that long, is a liar. From all the bonus chapters to how long the chapters are, holy moly! I feel like I've been reading this thing for 2 years.
That is nothing compared to what I'm going through.
Yeah, of course. But
Like-
I climbed the mountain you did. But
Every
it's just, you know,
every chapter's like eye candy,
Yeah.
bro. Like it's just so fun to watch.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not complaining. One Punch
No,
is
no,
great.
yeah.
Probably at the end of it, I'll be like, oh, you know, like
Yeah.
it's genuinely great. What just happened is what I think is probably the end of season 2.
what happens? I know exactly when season 2 ends.
Saitama got disqualified from the tournament.
Yeah.
And he just saved the guy who kind of looks like Mob's brother.
Yeah, tan.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
has tan. And he has like spiky hair. Yeah.
Yeah, and he looks
like a Dragon Ball character.
Yeah,
kinda,
yeah.
Like,
He got beat up by a monster, and then Saitama saves him, of course, in one punch. And then he's like, "No, Saitama, don't go, don't beat that guy. He's like, you're gonna lose." And then he's like, "Oh, the fighting's begun. It's over." And then he turns over and he sees his head, and he's like, "Do you think I could be hero?" And Saitama's like, well, I'm a hero, so why not? You know,
Yeah,
I believe that's the end of the season 2, right?
No, it's not.
No, okay.
It's what happens afterwards. And afterwards, I don't know how much you've been getting of what's his name? Of
Genos?
No, not Genos.
What's he
spiky hair
look
guy.
like?
The bad guy. The monster. He calls himself.
Yeah. The guy with the eyes.
Yeah. Oh my god, I completely forgot his
Oh,
name.
Garo.
Garo. There you go.
Garo.
There's a part. I don't know where. If they do it sporadically, but I don't know where you are with him. But there's a.
He kind of like ran away from from the guy who looks like Saitama in
Yeah.
disguise.
There's a small section that happens right after that that's like really, really good. I mean, Garo's progression, he just does so many
Garo's
things.
spectacular.
Dude, it's so great.
He's one of my favorite manga characters ever. I think he's brilliantly written. He's like given just a little bit of like stuff that's like that makes me excited every time I see him. I'm like, oh my god, this is awesome.
Yeah, dude,
man.
it only gets better.
Yeah.
But season 2 ends just after like that little thing.
I love that Genos just gets destroyed every time. It feels
She's
like,
like,
poor Genos.
I got new parts now, and
Yeah,
he just
exactly.
gets blown away.
Yeah,
He's like,
dude.
all right, again.
So
But he just catches up. He slaps. So he's a really good hero. He's really good though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really love One Punch. I mean, it's just it's easy to say it because of the art and like, oh no, this is like good art. I mean, imagine complaining about the art, but there are still people like, oh, the art carries like it, like there's no story with it.
It gets you hype every time when Saitama finishes it, and you're like, you know he's gonna finish it in one punch, but you're just like, oh my god, yes, yeah, that was awesome.
But the next arc. I mean, not the next arc. I don't know how the arcs work. Yeah, I think the next arc is gonna be like it's a big long arc. At least in One Punch Man standards, and man, it is balls to the walls. It is like at 100
I'm
G.
excited.
It's really good. Yeah,
it might be one of those arcs that I like binge 50 in one day, but we'll see.
No, for real. Like honestly.
All right, Edgar. I am reading a couple other things, but we are running a little bit long, so we're gonna end it right there.
Yeah.
And my name's Ben.
My name's Edgar.
And we'll catch you guys on the next Manga Monday show.
Get out of here.
Get out of town. Get out of it.
Goku
Click
sucks.
on the video. Yeah.
He's right behind me.
Yeah. Click on. Yeah, he's right behind you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, click on his face. There's like
a video thing.
all the playlists right here.
Yeah, playlist.
Yeah.